Hi ladies, I'm just going to show you real quick how I apply my wraps. I do it a little bit differently than on the package, so that's why I wanted to do a really quick little video for you. I have all my tools in the application kit here, and I also have my mini heater, and I have a plastic baggie and a pair of tweezers. So I've already washed my hands with some Dawn dish soap, and I'm just going to prep my nails really quick. I'm going to use the cuticle pusher, and I'm going to push back all my cuticles. You can also use the cuticle remover pen that we sell, and it takes off all the hidden cuticle that you can't see, and it works really well. I'm not going to do that today just for time's sake. I'm going to take my buffer block and just buff a little bit. It just gives a nice clean, or a nice surface for the wrap to stick to. And the next thing I'm going to do is I have a little alcohol swab, and I'm going to take all the oils and dirt off my nail with that. So those are very important steps to get a really good application. I already have, I don't know if you can see that, I already have all my wraps cut out, so it'll be really easy and quick. I like to just have them laid out ahead of time. And I turn my mini heater on, and I'm just going to grab the wrap and peel it back with the tweezers. So I'm being really careful not to touch the wrap with my fingers because they have oils on them. So the next thing I'm going to do, I do what's called the cold application, and I place the wrap on there cold. I don't heat it up first. So I'm just going to place it on there. I like this method because it's easier to get it placed right. I feel like if you heat it first, the wrap curls a little bit, and then it's really hard to get it right up next to your cuticle. So I like this because you can reposition it if you don't have it in the right spot. So I'm holding it in front of the heat, and then I'm going to take my cuticle pusher again, and I'm going to go down the middle first and then the sides, and I'm just getting all the wrinkles out, all the bubbles. And then I'm going to hold it back in front of the heat again, and I'm going to grab the corners and pull down. And what this does is it just gets all the bubbles out. I haven't filed the nails on my other hand, so that's why they look like that. So that's all you have to do to apply them. To finish them off, I take my scissors, and I'm going to trim off the excess. And I'm using my left hand, so this is special. You can also use your nail clippers too. And you're going to want to let the wrap cool down a little bit before you file, because when it cools down, the wrap shrinks. So you want to, I just have a cold pack here, and I'm going to cool it down really quick just for time. Sometimes I just go and stick my nails in the freezer. So you've got it all cooled down, and then I'm going to take my file, and you're going to file downward at a 90-degree angle. So this is really important. You don't want to file up because things could get stuck under the wrap before you seal your tips. So just doing that, and you want to make sure that you get all the wrap off your edge because you don't want it to get caught on anything. And then what I like to do is I go at like a 45-degree angle like that, and I file, and it just takes off a hair of the wrap on your tips so that you can still use your fingers to like open things, and the wrap doesn't get caught on anything. So the very last step, I'm going to turn my mini heater back on. The very last thing that I like to do is I take my plastic baggie, and I wrap it really tight around my fingernail, and then I'm going to hold it in front of the heat until it gets really, really hot. And what I really like about this is the bag applies like really nice even pressure, and then I'm going to go back with the cuticle pusher and just make sure I got all my edges down, and then I am good to go. So I like the Baggie method because it seals your tips really nicely, and it gets really hot in there, so you're going to get a really nice good seal. The only tip that I have for you guys is make sure you're applying your wraps before bed or after your shower. I can't really stress this enough because I always do mine before bed, and I feel like the next morning they have like set up and they're I don't know, like hardened or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I like to do mine before bed and then just leave them alone for like 8 hours at least. You want to make sure that you're not applying lotion afterwards or washing the dishes or anything, because you really want those wraps to set up. So I hope I've answered some of your questions, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I can help you out with that. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!